Dogs and cats are undeniably the most popular pets in the world. They bring joy and companionship to millions of households, and they have even been domesticated for thousands of years. But despite their popularity, there's still a lot that we don't know about our furry friends. So today, we will be comparing cats and dogs to reveal 10 fascinating things you never knew you needed to know. Number 1. Dogs can see in the dark 5 times better than humans. Have you ever wondered how your dog sees in the dark? Well, it turns out that they have night vision that is 5 times better than ours. Their eyes have more rods than cones, which are the cells responsible for seeing in low-light conditions. And their eyes can gather 100 times more light than human eyes, allowing them to see much better in the dark. This is why your dog may seem to see you even when you think you're being sneaky in the shadows. Number 2. Cats purr at a frequency that promotes healing. When you pet a cat, have you ever noticed its soothing purr? Well, it turns out that the frequency of a cat's purr has been found to promote healing and tissue regeneration. A study published in the Journal of the American Veterinary Medical Association found that the frequency of a cat's purr between 25 and 150 Hz can help increase blood flow and reduce inflammation. So next time you're feeling under the weather, be sure to snuggle up with your cat for a perfectly good night's sleep. Number 3. Dogs help children cope with anxiety and stress. If you have a dog, you already know how much joy and laughter they can bring into your life. But did you know that dogs can also help children cope with anxiety and stress? A study published in the Journal of Research in Medical Science found that children who played with a dog for just 10 minutes showed a significant decrease in cortisol levels, a hormone associated with stress. The study also found that children who had regular contact with dogs had lower levels of anxiety and depression and were more likely to feel connected to their environment. So if you're looking for a furry friend to help your child cope with anxiety, look no further than your local animal shelter. Number 4. Cats can jump up to 7 times their height. Have you ever been impressed by your cat's ability to jump? Well, it turns out that they can jump up to 7 times their height. This is due to their flexible spine and their powerful hind legs, which allow them to store and release energy for explosive jumps. This is why your cat may seem like a graceful gymnast when leaping from furniture, or a surprising acrobat when chasing a toy. Number 5. Dogs have a wet nose for a reason. Have you ever wondered why your dog has a wet nose? Well, it turns out that there are several reasons. First, a wet nose can help your dog to smell better. The moisture helps to trap scent particles in the air, making it easier for your dog to detect smells. Second, a wet nose can help regulate your dog's body temperature. The evaporation of water from the nose can help cool your dog down when it's hot outside. Finally, a wet nose can help prevent your dog's nose from drying out and cracking. Number 6. Cats groom themselves to stay clean and free of parasites. If you have a cat, you've probably noticed how much time they spend grooming themselves. But did you know that there's a real reason behind this behavior? When cats groom themselves, they are not only keeping their fur clean and shiny, but they are also removing parasites such as fleas and ticks. The act of grooming helps to stimulate blood flow to the skin, which can help prevent the spread of parasites. So next time you see your cat licking itself, be impressed by its natural grooming instincts. Number 7. Dogs wag their tails to express their emotions. If you have a dog, you're probably familiar with the wag of its tail. But did you know that a dog's tail wag can convey a range of emotions? According to a study published in the journal Current Biology, the speed and direction of a dog's tail wag can indicate its emotional state. For example, a slow wag may indicate that your dog is feeling relaxed and comfortable, while a fast wag may indicate that it's excited or even anxious. So next time you see your dog wagging its tail, pay attention to the speed and direction of the wag to get a sense of how your furry friend is feeling. Number 8. Cats use their whiskers to navigate in the dark. Have you ever wondered what those long, thin facial appendages are on your cat? Well, they are called vibrissae or whiskers, and they serve an important purpose. Whiskers are highly sensitive touch receptors that help cats navigate in the dark. The whiskers can detect even the slightest movement of air, allowing cats to judge the size and location of objects in their path. This is why cats seem to be able to navigate in the dark so easily. They rely on their whiskers to guide them. Number 9. Dogs can help detect medical conditions in humans. In addition to their amazing sense of smell, dogs also have a keen sense of hearing and can pick up on subtle changes in a person's behavior. This makes them ideal candidates for detecting medical conditions in humans. For example, dogs have been trained to detect the scent of cancer cells in breath, urine, and blood samples. They have also been used to detect seizures before they occur. A study published in the journal Epilepsy and Behavior found that dogs were able to detect seizures in 89% of cases, giving the person at least 2 minutes of warning before the seizure began. Number 10. Cats and dogs can help reduce loneliness and increase social interaction. It's no secret that pets can make us feel less lonely, but a recent study has quantified the benefits of having a pet for people's mental health. The study found that people who owned pets were less likely to report feeling lonely and were more likely to have close relationships with their neighbors. Having a pet can also encourage people to get outside and socialize, whether it's taking a dog for a walk or a cat to the vet. So if you're feeling lonely, consider adopting a pet to help you feel more connected to the world around you.